Well, you know, all plans, everything that's gone into the training during the week is out the window. Disillusion sets in. It's up to him now at half-time to get his team going.
Yeah, we were looking for a big response to this second half. The referee Kenny Clark checks with his assistants, Francis Andrews and John Bicknell. Satisfied that all is in order. I like how the referees now do a head count of the players to make sure no one has sneaked on who shouldn't be there. Dunfermline overloading heavily on the right-hand side for the start of the second half, and that's why that ball was played into that area, but played much too long, and a wasted opportunity there for the players who lined up there. Taraszulski, Burchill, Young were all over there.
It was a sloppy start, that was. Just needed to be hung up in the air. Give the guys a chance to get on the end of it. Just giving the ball straight back to Celtic.
Well, the first ever league meeting in these clubs was at East End Park here on the 20th of November 1926. Celtic won by 6 goals to 0. Jimmy McGrory scored 4 times. The following season at Celtic Park it was 9-0, and Jimmy McGrory scored 8 goals. On to become the Celtic manager. And he was followed by Jock Stein. Long ball from Halliwell. Headed on by Virgo. That's Andy Todd. Free kick given for the challenge from the back by McManus on Burchill. Lee Makel over the ball. Well, there was some surprise with the fact Makel didn't take the penalty. Well, the word from the Dunfermline camp, as that free kick is thumped against the backside of Alan Virgo, is that Gary Mason may have a cracked cheekbone. A lot of pace there. From Zurawski, that's intended for Hartson, and it was turned away there by Wilson. So John Hartson with a strapping on his left hand. It wasn't there when he made contact with Gary Mason at the start of the match, resulting in the Dunfermline player going off to hospital. Well, it's Halliwell, left-footed goalkeeper, with that attempt with his right foot, which cost his side a goal in the first half. John Hartson. Good pass from Virgo, good running by Beattie. Across comes Wilson, and that was a clear body check outside the box by Wilson.
Good play by Beattie. Always very positive when he's got the ball at his feet. Just knocking the ball past Scott Wilson. And himself a free kick, really dangerous area now. Petrov holding a man, will come over. Nakamura.
Well, as was indicated by Ian McCall and Craig Burley at half-time, the first goal in the second half is going to be absolutely crucial. Celtic have an excellent opportunity here. 3 in the wall for Dunfermline. Nakamura could play an outswinger, or Petrov, but it's Nakamura. It's well won by Thompson, who got there ahead of Virgo. This is Scott Wilson leading the charge. Unfamiliar territory for him. Good pass. Makel. Greg Ross progressing on the right-hand side. Excellent control by the youngster. Movement from Darren Young. Setting up Makel again. Good block by Petrov. Back from Hartson to Telfer. Here's Balde. Robbed very easily there by Burchill. Taraszulski not so quick in the ball though. That's Young, tackled well by Balde this time. Here's Zurawski. The challenge came from Derek Young. Retrieved by Burchill. This is Makel. Well worth the effort there from Darren Young on the volley.
Good football all around there. Darren Young, good technique here. But it's the equal of that, just a really difficult one, just bouncing in front of him, skiddy conditions, but taking it very cleanly. Good football all round.
No problem there for the Dunfermline defence. Back with Brendan Halliwell. Started his career at Wimbledon, where he was in the club at the same time as John Hartson. Born in Epsom. 5 years with Clyde.
blustery conditions now. Jot, the wind coming down, wind starting to get up. Difficult conditions as you're a defender.
Nakamura to turn past the Telfer. Here's Nakamura again. Petrov looking for Hartson, finding him with a good headed pass. Nakamura caught there by Campbell. Well, why does Campbell want to get involved in that at all? Free kick's been given. Looked like a clear-cut foul.
I think it was a reaction of Nakamura after it happened. He said he got caught in the face. And I think that's the reaction Campbell thought. No, I didn't touch it.
There's no need at all for any of that, and the referee will have a quiet word now with Ian Campbell. Yellow card in hand, and he's going to refer to things that happened in the first half, and that's why the yellow card is shown. What about him, he says? I can't spell his name, maybe. Word with Nakamura. He certainly did lash out with the back of his hand. Captain Petrov goes across. So, the Japanese warned by the Scottish official. The Bulgarian captain has a word with the referee. How times have changed. Well, Nakamura is very good with these deliveries with the left foot. Difficult for defenders right enough with the wind swirling in on top of Halliwell. That's a good ball in, well met by Andy Todd. Difficult one also for Petrov to judge, coming out of the air like that.
Great delivery for Nakamura in here. Super defending there from Andy Todd. The man with a bandage around his head.
Nakamura causing a great deal of interest in his homeland and his arrival at Celtic. Virgo lofting it forward. Todd underneath that somewhat, but reacted well. Tarashulski did well against McManus. Here's Makel. He's got that wonderful habit, Lee Makel, of giving the ball to a teammate usually.
Yes. If you can do that, and you're halfway there, Jock. That's the problem. If you can't control it and pass it to the same shirt that Lee Makel, no problem in that department. Good technique, good pass for the ball.
And he has this free kick take for Dunfermline. Gordon striking well out of his technical area there with some points to make. Being escorted back by the fourth official as Makel takes the free kick. Baldy up there to win that. Turned away by Petrov. Well, Celtic give the impression of being quite content just to contain for the opening spell in the second half, make sure they get nothing away.
Yeah, just I think just take the steam out of the game. Want the game to go flat, and then just pick up from there really. And they'll try and keep it as tight as they can for the first 15-20 minutes.
Ross to Young. Good running again by the young fullback. Picking out the cross. It's too long for Boric. It needs help from Nakamura. Makel down to Young. Good block by Camara. Miscued badly there by Virgo. Snapping attentions there from Greg Ross, resulting in a goal kick to Celtic. This young man's got something about him, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had an excellent game. Going forward, defensively as well. Got a good cross on him, good attitude.
19th game in the first team, 18 years old. Big chance, you would think, for the future. Wilson going round the back there to tidy up for Dunfermline. Birchall expected a challenge from behind, which didn't materialise. Now Makel. Darren Young picking out Campbell. ball's going to play, and it's a throw to Celtic. Well, it appeared that the Dunfermline players believed that it had been deflected out for the throw. Tarashulski let it go quite clearly. Young's interception, that's Virgo. Continuity work by Virgo in the middle of the field, gets it and gives it, simply in an orthodox fashion. Needs others to be creative. Lost to Halliwell, he's going to adjust that to his stronger foot for the clearance.
He's learned from his previous mistake.
Here's Nakamura. Zarawski's in space, and Todd almost cut it off. Hartson wide on the right this time. Telfer steaming past him. That was anticipated by Campbell. Good play by the young fullback. Telfer with the throw. This is Hartson. Good play by Nakamura. Here's Petrov. And Hartson trying the layoff. Here's Ian Campbell. Mako. Careless one, very unusual for him. BT steps in. Dunfermline now have players out of position. Not expecting Mako to make that error. Here's BT going all the way to the byline. Hartson with a shot and a good save by Halliwell. You'll feel better about that, I'm sure, the keeper.
Good save from Halliwell, but great play from Craig Beattie. Sloppy ball in midfield from Dunfermline, but that is just positive play by the centre forward. Good strike from Hartson, good save from the goalkeeper.
Michael again with a strangely loose pass. Well, imagine Jim Leishman sitting there, or standing there at the dugout area, thinking if Michael's giving the ball away now, we really do have problems. Camera. Movement offered by Zarawski ahead. Very nimble play by the striker. Away from Scott Thompson. Looks for support. Gets it from Nakamura. He's opened his account for Celtic. Brilliant play by Zarawski. And the finish by the Japanese star.
Super play there from Zarawski. Similar area in which he scored his first goal from, but great piece of skill here. Very poor defending, but talk about cool as you like. Great run in from Nakamura, didn't panic, waited and waited. Great skill, and there's that little ball. Nakamura running in, a simple side foot finish. Had a couple of other options on as well. Hartson was hanging out there, Beattie was out there. Nakamura was the man, but finally put the ball in the back of the net to take his side 3-0 up.
Well, he enjoyed that hugely, no doubt about that. And surely now the points are safe for Celtic. The scoreline stays the same, and Celtic goes second in the league. Some change has been made by Celtic. Paul Lawson's come on. Paul Lawson replacing Adam Virgo. Comfortable catch for Boric. That's Paul Lawson, and it's his debut for Celtic. He's been in the squad many times. He's travelled with the first team often. 4 under-21 caps he has for Scotland, and now a chance to make an impression in the first team. The same role exactly as Virgo has vacated. Misunderstanding there was Zarawski. Here's Mako. Very difficult ball that, and Ian Campbell a bit rash there, holding out his hand for that.
Mako at the moment just praised his passing abilities 5 minutes ago. At the moment he can't keep the ball on the pitch or pass to his own team. As you say, when that starts to happen, Jim Leachman will be a worried man.
Scott Thompson lofting that forward.
Bit of
of a rash challenge he made to Zurawski, Thompson, when he took the ticket to come back into the ground after the challenge he made in that goal. So, 21st player Celtic have used the first team duty this season is Paul Lawson. Very early on for that number, selected by Gordon Strachan. Some of that, of course, of necessity in view of injuries and suspensions, but still obviously searching for the ideal blend. Patience again from Celtic, no reason to chase the game or push forward. Just that additional quality marks a big difference, isn't it? When they do get into striking positions, there's real quality there to finish things.
You get punished, absolutely. Chances are there, they've got quality finishes in the side, Celtic, as all big teams have. And that's why when chances come along, as they did in the first half of Dunfermline with a penalty, you have to take them. If not, the punishment will be dealt out. Celtic now just passing the ball around, making Dunfermline chase.
There's Balde, the Telfer. Wilson's pass back was well enough on it to reach Halliwell before Zurawski doing anything about that. There goes McManus. Good turn by Beattie, running straight into Young. Camera now in the break. Chance for the cross. Zurawski, can he turn? Yes, he can. Everything but the finish.
Everything is great there. Good football, good build-up play. Super ball in from Kamara. Taken up here in the high offensive position. Keith, great drag back there. Scott Wilson, straight to the floor. I say, stay on your feet as a defender. And just leaning back over the top. Should have scored there.
Surprised at Scott Wilson going down so easily there. He really stayed up. Arashowski's header goes straight to Telfer. Nakamura took his eye off that. And once again, a Mako task goes astray. That really is telling for the Dunfermline. Well, not quite sure what McManus had in mind. He had a call from Paul Telfer. Francis Andrews on the line there. Just look at this incident a few moments ago. Well, after that situation evolved, now look at Darren Young here. Well, what right does he do? Has he happened that? Now, when you look at that in the context of what happened last week to Neil Lennon, you think that Darren Young may be very fortunate indeed.
Very lucky, pushing officials around, especially after last week's episodes. Players would sit up and take notice and learn.
I suppose he could argue that the circumstances are a little bit different, but he still manhandled an official. Lucky boy. Has a tendency to berate officials. Darren Young, it reflects no credit at all upon him. Good player too, but that side of his character sometimes lets him down. There's Camera. Back now to McManus. Well, Dunfermline now really chasing shadows. Beattie's pass finds Camera. It's for Zurawski. It's an easy one for the Polish striker. He's offside though. Well, what a relief that'll be to the Dunfermline defence, because the defending really was poor indeed.
Yeah, Halliwell got away with one there. Big mistake for the goalkeeper. Very, very close. Very, very close indeed. Halliwell anticipated the ball was going to miss. The linesman got him out of jail there.
A very tight decision indeed. In fact, I think Zurawski is sheer unlucky. Nakamura's pass off goes Camera at pace. Even his pace though can't get him to that pass.
We're in times at the moment for Dunfermline. The time Celtic get the ball, they look very, very dangerous at the moment. Bags of confidence oozing through the side, as you'd expect. 3-0 up away from home.
Well, the Dunfermline last season for Celtic really was something of a benefit team, because the scores were 3-0 at Celtic Park in September, 2-0 here in December, 3-0 in the Scottish Cup in February here, and then 6-0 at Celtic Park in March. So that's that. That's 5, 8, 14 without reply last season in 4 matches. And now it's 3 without reply in the first meeting this season. Well, remember the man of the match competition. You can win a signed shirt from the man of the match if your selection matches that or Mark Haitley. These are the numbers to call on the screen right now, and the texting details also there. So take your opportunity before the end, and we'll see if you can get that signed shirt. Here's Nakamura. Into space it goes. Todd filled it well, but he's given it back to Zurawski. This is BT. Better play in defence from Dunfermline. That's a good ball out of defence from Michael to Campbell. Now Darren Young. Reacted well to the challenge of Nakamura. Tarashulski. Michael's pass is an excellent one. Here's Tarashulski with a shooting chance. Wants to go one step too many, does he? That's good goalkeeping by Boric. A problem for Stephen McManus. He's taken a lot of time to get back on his feet. Well, what an opportunity for Tarashulski, the best of the match, I would suggest, for Dunfermline.
Yeah, coming from the slip from McManus. McManus is the man picking up Tarashulski. Gets himself into the box. Great opportunity. Boric doing what he's done all game. Done it perfectly well there. Little twist McManus there. He's falling with the knee. Slippy conditions, as we said. Very difficult for defenders. Twisting and turning.
After Boric proving himself to be an outstanding goalkeeper.
Yeah, he made one little error, I think, coming from a long cross, which was a little bit too far away from him, but all in all, I think he's had an excellent game.
He was a captain of Legia Warsaw last season. It's unusual for a young goalkeeper. Says something about him, perhaps. Indicates a level of confidence. In particular, Young inside to Michael. In the middle is Darren Young. This is Thompson. There's Campbell ahead of him. Thompson continues the run. Turning back the clock, Scott Thompson. Two number 6s collide. That didn't seem to be necessary at all. Kenny Clark, I think, saying to him, well, what's all that about?
What's to do about nothing again? Right there from Thompson. It's coming together, look. Pulling the shorts and swap shirts after, probably saying there.
Scott Thompson started his career as a striker. He played up front in Aberdeen initially. Excellent service to Dunfermline though. Ross goes to retrieve for Dunfermline. Michael helps it on. Tarashulski picks out Darren Young, who's under pressure from Nakamura instantly. A lovely play from Petrov. Zurawski under pressure instantly there from Wilson. Oh, good play with Nakamura. Telfer outside him. Good opportunity for Celtic once again. Well, the man they call Magic lost it for a moment.
Everything was good there. Winning the ball back. Nakamura, ball in from Telfer, and that just leaning back. You need to get your knee above the ball, across the ball there.
Good time to take a touch, actually.
Could have done anything there. Just poked it in the near post, a little side foot near over the top of the ball. Leaning back.
Well, we're at the damage limitation stage, I think, for Dunfermline now. I suspect that Jim Leishman will accept the final whistle right now.
Absolutely. I think the longer the game goes, I think the stronger Celtic are becoming. Jim Leishman just meeting the fourth official again. Not a happy man today. 3-0 down at home to get a point here, East End Park.
Maris seems to have made a full recovery after that awkward fall. Boric is only here on loan, isn't he?
He's going the way he's going, yeah. I think Celtic will try been a problem area for a long time since Freddie Bodder's been here. Position, goalkeeping position. He started his loan spell here. I think Celtic will be keen to try and hold on to him.
Nakamura has support from Telfer on the outside. Always does give very good support, Telfer, in that deep position. Baldi off on a run. Held up by Tarashulski, who wasn't too happy about Baldi early in the match. Camera. Good judgment shown by Beattie. Shot pulled by Ross.
Good play again.
The referee, I think.
Super play again from Beattie there. He's a man banging form, bags of confidence. 2 or 3 turns he's had today. He's left the defender floundering.
Lawson always wants to be on the ball. That's impressive at the start. He's always looking for possession. He takes up positions, demands it from senior players. It's promising.
That's what you need when you're coming into the side, a young player. Don't be afraid to get yourself on the ball.
He is 21 years old, Lawson, so it's not as though he's just a teenager. Perhaps time he was making this kind of impression. Fit man coming up. Goes up and down that left side really for fun all day. So the Dunfermline want to make a change, and they're going to bring on, I think, Noel Hunt to inject something into the attack. Hartson's layoff. Here's Telfer. Zurawski looking there for Hartson. Played well by Wilson. Derek Young's pass. Tarashulski has a good first touch. And a severe pressure from Lawson, but holding him off well. Now Mako. Burchell's little flick into space for Derek Young. Can he pull this back? Yes, he can. And Darren Young unable to complete the family event there. Here's Zurawski on the break, and then by Todd. Hartson available. Very well timed interception by Scott Thompson. Here's Campbell. Well, Derek Young setting up his brother there at the near post, almost getting a goal back for the Dunfermline. Too little, too late, but certainly brighten the spirits locally. Derek Young. Ross is behind him. Goalkeeper's ball, you would think. I didn't have to bother. It's out of play, harmlessly. So that'll give a chance for Noel Hunt to come on. He's going to replace Mark Burchell. Well, Mark Burchell had the chance to put the Dunfermline right back in the match with this penalty kick late in the first half. 2-0 down at the time. Excellent save by Boric. Not the best penalty of all time.
It's the highlight of his game, or the low light, whatever you want, which way you want to put it. But
well, that's good management there, Jim Leishman.
Having a quick word with him, as you would expect from Jim Leishman. Keep his confidence up, but here's a fiery character. Different sort of player to Burchell.
I suppose
the risk, about it.
I suppose the risk when a player comes off and you go to talk to him even nicely. Oh, the chance here for Thompson to be cut out by Zurawski. That's the fourth! And the Dunfermline in gift mode again.
Scott Thompson again at fault. Great finishing. Shows you what the first goal has got for him earlier on in the game. Bang on confidence. It's his best game by far today for Celtic. Flick on from John Hartson. Zurawski playing on the mistake. Scott Thompson to the ground, keeper to the ground, and makes the finish all that little bit more easy. There you go, keeper down, bang, keeper's right. And I think that is a game over. Zurawski's second goal.
Oh, I enjoyed that all right. He's been waiting for the opportunity to make a scoring impact. with his new club. He's done it now, all right.
He's had an excellent second half. Everything that's come through Celtic in an offensive manner, it's no more often than not come through him. He'll be a happy man as well. Thompson just limping off there.
Second goal of the season for Zarabski. You suspect in this evidence and maybe a few more to come.
That's what you need. I think you come with a price tag on your back. As a striker, you want to get that first goal out of the way so you can build. But overall, I think he's been the best game by far for his team today. Made it a lot easier by the defending, it must be said, from Dunfermline. Some sloppy stuff out there.
Cross it goes to Ian Campbell. Tarashulski. Tripped there by Petrov.
His official match attendance is 9,244.
9,244 the crowd. I think you'd have to suggest that there's perhaps more Celtic supporters here than Dunfermline. There's Michael now with the free kick. Angle ball with a good one, needing attacked. No one did so.
Yeah, Burrett's there, screaming at his defenders. Come on, he's saying concentrate, look. You see his reaction here after this, look, screaming at his defenders. I'm sure everybody's concentrated and focused right through to the final whistle. He wants to keep a clean sheet.
Well, the film, I think they're going to make another change. I was interested in that point when Virtual went off and Jim Legion went to have a chat with him. I mean, sometimes a player coming off is very angry indeed. It might just give you a mouthful. inviting trouble sometimes. You know, a lot of managers actually avoid totally any communication with a player withdrawn. Campbell playing it forward away from Nakamura. Deflected for the throw for the Dunfermline. So there's going to be a change made now, and Scott Thompson's going to come off, and the replacement will be Liam Horsted, the new man from Portsmouth. Injured skipper goes off. I think he'll have a sore heart as well as a sore leg. And on comes Liam Horsted, on loan from Portsmouth. Wide left player, so a reorganisation of the Dunfermline ranks required. So it's going to be a free kick here to Dunfermline, and Michael again over the ball. It's overhit, is it not? Well in from Hunt, and deflected off the line by Paul Telfer. Well, looked to be too long and deep, but no, Hunt made something out of that. Good leap at the far post.
We just seen a free kick about 3 minutes ago from Dunfermline falling into that area. No Celtic player picking it up. Guilty again of that error.
Michael towards Andy Todd, and it had to be turned over by Borat. She couldn't take any chances. They struggle with these cross balls, surprisingly, Celtic.
Into the far post. Just one dropped in there before. No Celtic player attacked it. Good defending there from Telfer.
Another clear header inside the area for Wilson. Up goes Derek Young. Bit of climbing there with an offside flag up on the near side against Hunt. So it's getting towards the time when you should be selecting your man of the match. There's the competition details. Signed shirt for the successful man who matches Mark Headley. We'll get some of the candidates right now. We looked at Zarabski and Petrov and Hudson. And not too many mentioned yet in the Dunfermline colours. It's any surprise when the team leads by 4 goals to 0 that it's more likely perhaps that the man of the match will come from the winning side.
It's been some good performances on the Celtic side. Defence through midfield up into attack.
Tarashulski heading on for Hunt, and the clearance a little bit indecisive, and Tarashulski and Petrov clash right in the middle of the field, and Tarashulski's in trouble here. So is Noel Hunt. Now that's, I think, for speech play. He's had a little bit of a go at the referee verbally. There's a barge by Tarashulski.
Yeah, and Petrov just using his huge frame. Kenny Clark having nothing of it.
Turned back there by Campbell. 25 goals Celtic have scored in the last 8 visits to East End Park. That must make Jim Leishman really upset. He hasn't been in charge on all these games, of course, but this used to be one of the toughest places of all to come, East End Park, from any side. It's not so very long since they were playing in Europe with distinction, getting to the semi-final of the Old Fairs Cup. Foul given against Derek Young. Free kick to Celtic inside the box. The referee's not insisting on that. So Boric for the clearance. Dunfermline working hard for pride now as Hartson helps that on. This pitch, its surface is quite fiery, isn't it?
It's very firm because it's a new lay. It's probably compacting. Even with the amount of rain on it, the ball does bounce high. And the rain makes it lightning quick.
Lost to Balde. Headed away by Wilson, reaches Craig Beattie. He's tackled well there by Derek Young. Petrov very sharp, getting it ahead of Ross. Now Beattie. Good tackle by Young. Totally committed, had to be well timed. There's blood on the face of Stephen McManus, I can tell you. The bridge of the nose seems to be cut. Well, Tarashulski's drawing attention of the referee to that. He's not responding at the moment as Lawson plays it wide for Telfer and lots of space. Header away, an easy one. Campbell. To revert to a back four now, Dunfermline. Back four of Ross, Todd, Wilson and Campbell.
A little bit too late, it must be said, Joe.
Yeah, I'd say that for sure. There's Nakamura. That's good shielding of the ball by Nakamura. Takes it back from Petrov and then takes his eye off the ball for a second. That's all it takes. Young, Tarashulski. Caught late there by Balde. Nasty one. Balde's going to be spoken to by the referee.
It's a late one as well. Not a lot of contact there. But still, nevertheless, the intent's there.
What a warning there. Well, modern rules indicate that Manus will have to leave the field to get that cleaned up. Michael now, the free kick. Too high for Todd, won by Beattie. Back here to Darren Young. Nakamura takes no chances, nodding that behind for the corner.
Defensive play there from Nakamura. We've seen him in an offensive role. Defensive qualities just as good.
Well, the Dunfermline have managed to get their heads to a number of corner kicks. How's that statistic? 10-0 in corner kicks, 0-4 in goals. Good header away by Balde. That's Nakamura. Strong play by Petrov. Skillful play too, but losing out to Michael. Tarashulski, and the shot was an awkward one by Derek Young. Boric was off his line and almost surprised him.
Yeah, it's good footwork there from the goalkeeper. Initially I thought it was going to go over his head, but readjusted his feet very, very quickly. Good play. Pretty impressed with that guy there.
There's Derek Young again. He's got a good impression actually for the Dunfermline this afternoon. Now Ross has also done some very good work. Michael, for the most part too, has been very competent indeed. Todd to Michael. Now Greg Ross. Darren Young inside. Michael to Hunt. Very good play this from Dunfermline. Here's Greg Ross now. The crossing chance. And Young couldn't get to that. Darren Young couldn't make it. Steve McManus did.
Super ball in again there.
Michael through the legs there to Darren Young, and the block was made by Boric. Here's Greg Ross. Craig Beattie doing some good defensive work there.
Nutmegs here from Lee Mikel. Boric just palming it away.
Well, Paul Telfer coping well with the pressure applied by Hunt. There goes Nakamura. Horsted chasing back to close him down. Did a good job, the youngster from Portsmouth. All the time in the world now to pick out passes. Celtic cruising to victory. 5 minutes left, bit of stoppage time perhaps. Camera to Zurawski, who'll be very keen to keep up this scoring record. A hat-trick on for him. Telfer, back it comes to Petrov. Lawson calls the ball inside. Zurawski coming short. Allowed to turn. That could have been foolish, and Petrov won't get the head of Halliwell. The third pass there from Nakamura.
Wonderful pass in there from Celtic. Very patient build-up. Run, characteristic run we see from Petrov. Just slightly overhit there.
Camera now inside to Lawson. There's McManus. Now Lawson. Telfer to Zurawski. Lawson again, a continuity player you would think, Mark. He likes to keep the ball moving all the time to teammates in that deep midfield position.
That's the way the game should be played, yeah. Pick the ball up, pass the ball to the same colour shirt that you're playing in.
There's Andy Todd now, the clearance. Climbing there by Camera, and I think the referee's insisting here that Steve McManus leaves the field to get the blood off his face. I'm surprised it's taken that long. He was told by Tarashulski some time ago.
Yeah, and the referee, Kenny Clark, told him 2 or 3 minutes ago to go off, but completely custard-pied him, ignored him.
Aidan McGeady waits to come on.
First opportunity, the game stopped. I think Kenny Clark on top of the situation. Good play again there from Boric. Not afraid to come and take the ball in flight amongst players.
So here's Beattie to Petrov. Well, the last time McManus was off the field, I think Adam Virgo offered his shirt, didn't he? So his shirt was on before he was. Celtic colours. And Rangers. That's played forward by Telfer. Here's Hartson. Lawson is playing it too far ahead, allowing Darren Young in. Long clearance there from Halliwell. Still no chance for McGeady to come on. Nakamura had to hurry. That was a awkward one across to McManus. Here's Camera now, a chance to run. He also has Beattie ahead to make life easier for him. Here's Beattie. Well, that's good movement by Beattie, and brought down there. Was he? No. Was he? Yes. The referee seemed for a moment to suggest that was a dive, but then he's given the free kick.
Great play again from Beattie here. He's been direct and positive, but dramatic with a fall. A smile on his face, enjoying the game.
Substitution. Zurawski getting an ovation as he leaves the field. That'll do his confidence a world of good.
Nice touch from Gordon Strachan. He's taken his star man off, Zurawski.
You might have prepared a hat-trick, huh?
Yeah, and getting a round of applause from the fans. Appreciative round of applause. It's great for the confidence.
McGeady is on. A quiet start to the season, McGeady, in Celtic colours. Now, set piece for Celtic to exploit what's coming from the training ground here. Nakamura's shot. Well wide of the target. He's the expert, though, no doubt about that. But he has scored once.
We've seen better than this from that young man. He's definitely got a good technique, but he's better than that. Disappointed himself.
Here's Noel Hunt. Well, the referee, I think, taking mercy on everyone. No added on time. Not even for all these substitutions.
No, I think conditions, I think scoreline, everything taken into consideration. I think everybody will be happy with that.
So we're past the 90-minute mark. The whistle going to go any second now. Still Greg Ross coming forward. A throw from Hunt. Here's Tarashilski. Crossing that to ideally to himself, but he's obviously unable to deal with it. Here's Mako. Hunt. Supported by Ross. Another good piece of handling by Boric. And the final whistle goes. Zurawski's 2 goals made life easy in the end for Celtic. Nakamura also opened his account in Celtic colours, and John Hartson took advantage of a howler from Bryn Halliwell. That's reflected in these goals. The first one scored by Zurawski, a very good piece of play, drilled in shot at the near post. That opened his account for his club, and that made such a difference to him. Then Halliwell, with that shocking clearance, presented a gift to John Hartson. How he enjoyed that. 7-7 for him. And then the penalty kick, which Dunfermline spurned. This really was the last chance, I would suggest, to save the game. Boric made the save from Burchill. So it was Zurawski again who escaped the clutches of Thompson and set up this lovely finish for Nakamura to make it 3. And not to be outdone, another error in defence by Dunfermline, and Zurawski showed his clinical finishing to give Celtic a comfortable victory in the end. A very happy man leaving the field. Nakamura too will be very happy indeed. But Dunfermline, food for thought, for no doubt about that, but they haven't had a happy day. The final score, Dunfermline 0, Celtic 4.
The last time these two teams met